Oh, big man, it's been a while since I've done this, so be nice to me. Be nice. Be nice. It's been a while since I've done any trimming. And this is the first trim of the year. On old Mick, I already did honey. She needed it bad. But, you know, this trim job I do, you won't see anybody else doing it. Because it's quick, it's easy, and I ain't doing much. But the reason why I do it this way, on my own horses, for the simple fact is, they run in sand. They run in sand country, so I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But they run in sand country, so the sand really keeps their feet down quite a bit. Now this hoof growth that you're seeing on Mick right now, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, is, whoa, Mick. Hey. Don't sit on me. Get off of that. It's been a while. But, this trim job I'm doing on Mick, in all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, is the first one in 3 years. Believe it or not. First trim job in 3 years. For the simple fact is, just because the sand keeps them down pretty good. Now, one of the things too, is you're going to see me doing here, this is what I call a quick and easy, and whoa, Mick. Whoa, Mick. Whoa, Mick. Painless, but effective trim job. I trim them, I get it level, and then all I'm going to do right here is I'm going to 45 between the edge of the foot to the white line. And I can do that in this country. Some people, depending on where you're at, you know, you got people out there that follow all these fads and everything. And what they say is, oh, when you're putting a Mustang roll on them. No, I'm not putting a Mustang roll. I'm just taking the toe back from underneath. Now see, he's got a big flare right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come right here and just take it. I'm going to take all of it. Just like that. See there? Quick, easy, and painless. And there's many reasons why I do it this way. Because I've already retired. Hey, get over. There you go. I've already retired 4 times from shoeing. So, I know what has to be done. And when it has to be done. And for me, this is quick. This is easy. And painless for me. And you gotta remember, I just got done having knee surgery. So this is part of my physical therapy that I put onto myself. Just take down these bars. I'm not going to take much out of the sole. I'm just going to get a definition. And that's it. You can see there's a great big old flare right here. That's got to come out. And all I'll do is I'm going to actually follow the foot itself. That's all I'm going to do. Follow the foot. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Now see, he's got a pretty nice wall. So all I'm gonna do is just 45 it. Oh, Mick. And in all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the only person that's ever trimmed this horse. Nobody else has. And this will be, in all honesty, this will be his third trim. This is going to be your third trim or your fourth trim? Third or fourth trim in his entire life. So, all right, be good. Remember, I just had knee surgery. Come on. Come on. Be nice to me. Be nice. There you go. Good boy. Now I've gotten old and fat since I've retired from shoeing, but I can still work the nippers one-handed. So that's a blessing. But you guys can see, I'll get it closer when I do this other foot. Damn, did I already do both back feet? I guess I did, didn't I? I only got one foot left. Shit, this is going quick. Hell, for an old man, I'm moving pretty fast. You know, when I trim this way, one of the advantages too is I can get through these horses real fast. I've always been a big proponent of pulling the foot back. Hey, come here, foot. Pulling the foot back, and pulling the toe back. Really? Hey, hey. What? Hey. Nothing's hurting you. Nothing's hurting you. Stand up. Oh, good God. You big crybaby. But when I was shoeing full time, and I still am, I'll tell people, pull that toe all the way back to where it needs to be. I tell them, don't leave that toe out there. And over the years of shoeing, I've had people ask me, well, what's the easiest way to pull the toe back? I said, well, one, you do it on the hoof stand and with a rasp. Or, hey, Mick. Hey, Mick. Or, you can do it just like I did. You can do it just like I did. Have that foot and 45 around between the edge of the hoof and the very start of the white line. Now, everybody says, what's the white line? Is it that little bitty little piece of white stuff? No. The white line, I'm going to sit down here for a second. I just have this one foot to do. But this white line is actually the pigmentation of the white. It's when you clean that foot, you'll notice a white line. Sometimes they're real thin, sometimes they're white. That's the white line. But anyway, you go from the very beginning of the white line to the edge of the hoof wall has been trimmed. You take half of that and you go at a 45-degree angle. So what that does, that creates this nice rolled action. And here in the sand that we have here, we have blow sand, which is the worst damn sand you can ever think of for growing any grass or anything. But this blow sand, what it will do, this blow sand will actually naturally round their hooves off, flatten their hooves and stuff, so I don't rasp them, my own horses. I get them level enough because I have the ability to do that. Oh, is that what the problem was? You need to take a shit? Oh God almighty, you think you're an elephant. But I have the ability to do that because I shoot for 40 years. So now if I was working on a place that was real rocky, yeah, I would trim their foot, rasp it, get it level. That way I can burn the shoe on. And I'd shoe them, of course. I would do it the right way. But since these are my personal horses and I know how they travel and I know how their foot grows, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called a real quick trim. And the real quick trim is I've already been around this horse 3 feet. And it's probably taken me, I don't know, 7-8 minutes. And my lord ass hasn't been under a horse in, what, 2 years? I literally have not trimmed a horse in about 2 years. And, you know, for an old fat man, this is tough. This is tough on the body. But you know, the cool part about this is, it's fun. I love shoeing. I miss it. I love it. It's hard on the body, but the nice thing about shoeing horses is you can take a horse that's not moving right and it's got a little issues with foot problems and stuff like that. But you can bring them in and you can work with them and then you can get them going. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this other foot up so you guys can see, and then I'm going to do a close-up of just what the hell I'm doing here. Go back. Come here, foot. And see, Mick is club-footed on one side. He's a club-footed horse on one side, and he travels to the inside on both feet. So how do I compensate for that? You go with the flow of the foot. That's what you do. You go how the foot tells you it needs to be done. And somebody says, well, how can you see the foot? Well, in order to see a horse's foot takes a lot of years. A lot of years, a lot of pain, a lot of backaches, muscles, strains, everything you think of. Oh, Mick. Hey, peckerhead. Really? Flies ain't bothering you that bad yet. Making me look bad here, Mick. You're supposed to be the model. You know, these models are supposed to stand still and do exactly as they say. And you're making it look bad. Or you're making me look bad. Quit. Just about done with you, damn it. And the nice thing too is I got big enough paws on my hands, on my arms. Many years ago, I learned how to work these nippers one-handed. Now, do not trim your horses one-handed. My God, look at there. Quit. Quit. See, that's all you got to do. Do not do them one-handed. I do not advise that. You do these horses one-handed, you better have a big enough paw and a good enough forearm muscle to work those nippers. I do. I'm fortunate that way. A lot of guys ain't. I know guys have been shoeing horses longer than me, and they can't work the nippers one-handed. But the nice thing is, learning to shoe horses like I have 40 plus years ago, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned the right way, and I've learned every damn wrong way there is, the hard way. So, but I'm going to give you guys an idea what this foot looks like now. Oh, where'd it go? This is what I just cut off of him. You can see how it's shaped. See, it's thin there, but thick there. See how it's got really good quarter over on this side, but where my hand's at, it's real thin. Okay. And here's the foot itself. You can see how that foot is shaped itself. He's got a flare coming out here, but he's shaped real nice here, but this is all flare. And see, this is the club foot here, but I've taken down all the heel. So now that foot, instead of being jacked up, is sitting level where it's supposed to be. Now, here's one of the things. I'm going to pick this foot up and I'm going to show you guys this foot. Come here, foot, Mick. Quit being a dink. Now, you can see here, I got a real nice hoof wall here. Great hoof wall. I'm going to leave this ridge as sole here because that's what he's going to walk on. But I took it just a little bit lower here because he's busted out. But I'm still going to 45 it out from right here all the way around. And this is the white line. I'm going to 45 it all the way around to back here, almost to the heel. I'm going to 45 that because what that's going to do is take off all the flare. And when it takes off that flare, it's going to help that hoof wall come down like it's supposed to. And he's going to be able to land right. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Plus, another good thing is, broodmare in there, she's getting ready to have a baby. Quiet, Mick. She's getting ready to have a baby. She's getting real unsettled. Quiet, Mick. She's getting antsy, kind of going all over the place. She's just can't get comfortable. Her milk bag is tight, so she's pretty tough right now, but I actually got her in the pen today, and that's where she's going to stay. Quiet. Mick, damn it. Son of a bitch. Get up here. Stand. But she's going to stay in that pen till she has a colt. Here. Here. That's just something we got to put up with. Plus, he thinks these flies are eating him. I guess I need to trim them more often so he gets used to it. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm clear back here to the heel. And I'm gonna bring it up here and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. So what I've done is this. Give me your foot one more time, Dink. Come on, Mick. Come on, you dink. There you go. Okay. Quiet. And that's another thing, guys. When a horse starts doing this kind of stuff, don't grab the cannon bone or the short pastern. Don't do that. Put your hands on the hoof wall and just hold it. They'll stop. Trust me. But if you hold the cannon bone or the pastern bone, they're going to fight you. But this way, they don't feel no pressure because it's just the hoof wall. It's just the hoof wall, just like my hand. See there? That's all I'm holding. It's just a hoof wall. But anyway, see, I started 45ing from right here. And then I took all this flare off from the bottom, all the way back to right here where my thumb is. So I took all that off, but this is all 45'd. Now, give him 2 days. Give him 2 days out here in the sand. Well, he's not going to get 2 days because his ass is going to sell barn tomorrow. Both of them, him and Honey, because Honey pissed me off. She kicked me. So her ass is going to work. Plus, I got a rope on both of them here in a couple of weeks. So they both need to get legged up. But what I'm saying is that this blow sand up here, this blow sand, I could turn them out in this blow sand. It takes 2 days. And where I trimmed it, even though you might see some little humps and bumps, those are going to be evened out in the sand. Now tomorrow, him and Honey both got trimmed, and they're going to sell barn. They'll both be on concrete, so that will level some of it out. Don't know how big a sale we're going to have yet, but the nice thing about it is they both just got a fresh trim. So look at him, he's licking his lips. He's kind of like, hey, that feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better. So You know, the only thing I need Crazy Horse down here so he can come trim these damn horses for me. Being a rancher, growing up a rancher's son, farmer's son up there from Kansas, he should know how to do this. He should know how to make horseshoes and everything. So when Crazy Horse gets here, I'm going to have him crawl underneath this horse to kind of give me a break and do some trimming also. But my knee held up real good. I trimmed 2 horses. My knee held up real good. I missed my physical therapy appointment this morning, but, you know, shit happens. I had other things I needed to taken care of. Physical therapy is the last thing I'm worried about. No, my horses don't get no damn treats. No. But, you know, this is how I trim my horses. You know, because I'm in this blow sand up here in northwest Oklahoma. I'm not on hardpack at all. If I was on hardpack, these guys would have shoes on. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But since we're on sand all the time, and no matter where I'm at, they just get trimmed. So the nice thing about it is I trim them this way for me. I don't rasp their feet. I don't back the toes up with the rasp. I 45 them and I let the sand do it for me. And this sand will keep their feet down. Like I said, this trim on both him and Honey was the first trim in 3 years. I like the way his feet look. His feet actually look pretty damn good for 3 years and no trims. Now, Honey, she was kind of platted out a little bit, and she had about yay much toe, which is actually kind of a lot. But for 3 years and no trims, hell, that's pretty damn. Son of a bitch, it's getting hot out here. Holy crap! Wow. You know, it's been cool all morning, but then that sun came out. Holy shit. So, but no, I'm doing good. Trims went good. I got 2 down. I'm not going to trim the brood mare. She's way too heavy to be trimmed right now. Plus, she's fixing to foal. And I would take this camera out there, but I don't have no internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and video her, and then I'll put it on the page. But one of the things too is just having knee surgery doing this, I feel good. I thank the good Lord up above for allowing me to be able to do this. Whew. But I don't like shoeing my horses, personal horses, unless I have to. I will, but I don't like it because I want that foot to grow all the time. And horse's foot can grow with shoes on it too, if it's done right. Now, so I had somebody ask me, so who are you going to call to come out and trim your horses? I don't trust any damn buddy to trim and shoe my horses. I don't trust anybody to do it. Because I know what I like. I know what the horse's foot is supposed to be like. A lot of these yahoos do not shoe to the bony structure of the horse. They shoe to the white line of the horse, which is all wrong. You cannot shoot to the white line of the horse because that's not the true foot. But don't get me wrong. I will pound some steel. I will fire up that forge, and I will make me a set of shoes to go on these horses. And in this country, even though it's sandy, we still need a shoe with a lot of grab. So I would actually probably make a set of shoes with heel cocks. I can buy them, but the heel cocks are so damn small. I don't like them personally. But at the same time, I don't want those kind of shoes on there because we're going to the sale barn where it's concrete, so they'll be doing a hell of a lot of sliding. So I'd probably just make a rim shoe and put that on there. But you know, here it is. Been retired for a couple of years from shoeing. I just trim these horses. Oh, you worthless bastard. You didn't even breed her when you had the chance. And now that you can't breed her, You're just going to stand there at the fence and nicker at her. She's in heat. You stupid son of a bitch. Anybody want a horse? I need to get rid of him. He's worthless. Yeah, I've used cleats. I've used ice nails and everything in the middle of winter time, crazy horse. Especially in Montana. You got to have shit on your horse's feet where they can get around. So yeah, we put borium on, or we put, little cleats on them. Anything to get traction. But hell, crazy horse, I might just sell him to you. And that way you can take him up there and you can get him started and you get to have a nice little horse to ride. Just call me at BR549 and I'll sell him to you. Not a problem. But anyway, for being retired, being old and fat, I did pretty good. I got around each horse, even Honey. She's got the right hind leg, she's horrific on. Horrific. But I was able to get around her within 15 minutes. So, and I was able to get around Mick in about 10, 15 minutes. And that's about what it was when I was shoeing full time. That's about what it took me to trim a horse. And that's even dressing the hoof. About 15 minutes. So I'm still good. I still got it. No, I'm not coming out of retirement to shoe anybody's damn horse. That shit ain't going to happen because you guys couldn't afford my prices anyway. Because when I was shoeing horses full time, I got $125 a horse for regular shoes. Performance horses, I've charged $165, and drafties and anything that was a draft cross or a draft was $265 plus shoes. And these guys here in Oklahoma, you tell them $125 to shoe the horse. Yeah, they act like you're just cutting their damn throat. But at the same time, they're driving $60,000 trucks, pulling a 4-horse sleeping quarters trailer. It probably cost them about $190,000. Living in a $400,000 home, you goony sons of bitches out there are telling us the farriers are making it where you can't afford to have your horse. Well, I tell you what you do. You go down to the country club down there, you see, and you cancel your damn membership. And then you go to the Elks Lodge and you cancel that membership. And you go to the Moose Lodge and you cancel that one. And then you quit drinking beer every time you turn around. And every time you go buy beer, you take that money, put it in the kitty. So every time I show up, you got the money to pay to have your horses done. But at the same time, them son of a bitches better know how to stand good. Because there's nothing worse than trying to work on horses and them suckers are just sawing on you. They're stomping. They're just moving. Boy, they're taking your old hips and doing this and screwing with your shoulders. We pay for it in the future. We do. We pay for it. But I love it. I loved it when I was doing it. I loved being able to work with a horse and watch one come walking at me and he's got a gimp to him or something's not right and I can see it and I start working on the foot and hey, he's got an abscess or he's got a stone bruise or he's got this, that, or the other. And kind of like, and then you watch him walk off and he's kind of like, kind of like, yeah, I love that. I love that. Shoeing horses is a fun job. It really is. I've been hurt a couple of times. Not bad, but I've been hurt. But I've had a really good friend get killed. He got kicked in the head. He's working on front feet. The racehorse came up, got him right there, right on the soft spot of the head. Killed him, down on the doorknob. Just boom, that fast. I've been bit. I've been kicked. I've been stomped on the front end. I've actually had a draft horse taken and pull his foot. When he pulled his foot, he came back and got me right on the butt cheek and actually threw me through the doors of the barn. So yeah, you can get hurt. But people say, oh yeah, you're a horseshoer. Strong back, weak mind. Kiss my ass. I ain't no whack and tack guy. I ain't no whack and tack guy. I went to school late in life. I wanted to learn the right way to shoe horses, so I went to shoeing school and did better. Oh, I got to take this inside. Damn thing's fixing to dawn me, and I didn't even realize that. But I went to shoeing school up there at Montana State Horseshoeing School. Tom Wolf was the teacher. And I'm trying to hurry before this thing dies here. And anyway, that was the best thing I did. And then I did 6 apprenticeships. There we go. But I did 6 apprenticeships and didn't get paid for a damn one. But, you know, everybody asked me, how many bones did you have broke when you shoeing horses? I said, luckily, only 5. Other than that, I'm good. But your shoulders, your hips, your elbows, your knees, pay for it in the long run. You know, I will not shoe feedlot horses. I will not shoe sale barn horses. I only shoe horses that get rode every day, that really know their manners and stand good. And when you walk up to them, they pick a foot up. I love that when you walk up to a horse and picks his foot up and said, okay, here you go. I love that. And I used to hot shoe. I hot shoot everything. I did not nail a coat shoe on any animal at all. Because I hate cold shoeing. Because when you get that shoe hot and you get that foot level and you burn that shoe on there, you get a better fit. Plus, I like that smoke coming up my face. Reminds me of branding season. And it kind of gets me geared up. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I trim my horses really quick. I thought it'd be a good little deal for you guys to see. And it also show you that I'm up and around and getting after it. So, you know, one of the things is shoeing horses is not for everybody. And it's not something you start late in life. It's a young person's game when you start out. But you got to have some brain cells because you got to think outside the box. It's up to you to take what you have on your truck to make that horse walk where it's sound. And or work with that horse, and it might take several times before they become sound so they can do the job. Now, the funny part about it is, I'm my own worst critic. I am my own worst damn critic. Because these guys, Mick hasn't been rode in 3 months. Until yesterday was his first day at the sale barn. And he was a little humpy. He thought he was still better be on vacation. Well, vacation's over with now, bud. So, we got that. And then Honey, good God, I cannot remember the last time Honey was ridden. It's been that long ago. God, it's probably been well over a year since Honey's been ridden. I don't remember. Maybe Donna can tell you, but it's been a hell of a long time. But anyway, she's going to get rode tomorrow because she pissed me off. She kicked me. So she shouldn't have kicked me. So she's going to get rode just a little bit. And nice thing in the morning where I can ride her in the morning, all the pins are really close. I mean, they're like 1 or 2 alleys. And that's where I'll ride her at. And then I'm going to switch saddles on to old Mick. Because, and I got to get her going across pasture too, Honey, because we're going to be branding here. Well, of course, I like, my favorite hoof file is Beloit. I really like a Beloit. I used to love Save Edge because their finishing side had the best angle for finishing, but a couple of years ago they were bought out. And they changed their angle, and now you cannot get a nice smooth angle with it. But I like a Red Tang Beloit. To me, that is a Red Tang Heller. Red Tang Heller is a good one too. I really like a Heller. I really do. That's a good rasp. They just don't make these rasps like they used to. So, I need to get me one, as a matter of fact. Might have to put that on the wish list. Damn things are starting to cost a lot, like $40 a rasp, 40, 45 bucks. But they're good rasp. But I get all my stuff. I don't get my stuff through Atwoods or Tractor Supply. I get it through a Farrier supply store. So that's where I get all my stuff. But what? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What are you doing? Really? Was you happy getting those? Was you happy eating feet? Huh? Was you happy eating those feet? She's been so long since she's eaten any hoof feet. She's probably going to get sicker than a dog tonight. So, all right, guys. Well, I thought I'd just let you see what I was doing with the horses out there. And I'm going to video that mare. And this way you guys can see what's going on. And hopefully I can catch her when she's having that foal, and I'm going to video it. So, all right, guys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Be safe. Thank the good Lord up above for giving you the ability to get up and put your pants on one leg, time your boots on, and go forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. From Chris Logan Horsemanship, you guys have a great day. We will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.